Okay, so I speak to a lot of business owners who are not really clear on the kind of business, the kind of model, the kind of impact that they want to run. Or worse, they say they want to impact millions and have global impact and blow up and be the queen bee of their industry and do the damn thing. However, they don't seem to have the energy and the desire for that. So they say one thing, but their behavior and their actions say another thing. And so today I wanted to share a sneak peek of a podcast that I was doing, an audio training I was doing with you so that you can hear what I was sharing around business models, around what is the right model for you, around checking your energy, because I will share in the podcast, my husband does not have the same energy as me. And does he care to impact? Of course he does. But his energy levels are not high like mine. Therefore, the goals that he sets are different to mine. And so I wanted to share this with you if you're in business or you want to launch a business and you're thinking about which is right for me. Do I want to have global impact and help millions of people? Do I want to have a smaller practice? What kind of business am I wanting to run? This episode is for you.
Hola, hola. It's your girl, Erica from America. Welcome to the Confidence Chronicles podcast. This podcast is all about helping you stand in who you are. Stop giving a fuck what people think about you. Start standing as your fully expressed self. As you are, queen, as is, there is no filter needed. You are fucking awesome. And I am here to remind you, I'm a confidence coach, a business mentor, a speaker, an author, and I am obsessed with women standing up, showing up, and creating their confidence. And I cannot wait to dig into today's episode with you.
Okay, so I'm doing my face and I thought I would record a little bit of my ideas, something that's coming up for me right now. Hopefully you can hear me. And it's really on the business model that's correct for you. I think first of all, is business correct for you? That's a whole other podcast. If you want to learn more about that, look to freaking Gary Vaynerchuk. Gary V talks a lot about entrepreneurship. And it's clouds and dirt, and people think it's clouds and no dirt, and there's a lot of fucking dirt. There's a lot of hard shit to do when it comes to business and building a business, and not everyone is cut out for it. Not everyone is cut out for it, straight up. The best thing you could do is tell yourself the truth in 2025, my friend. And if it's not for you, if you think you want to be a business owner and it's not for you and it's not the hustle that you got, it's not for you. It's okay. Like, you can be entrepreneurial in a company. I believe that my team is entrepreneurial and they work for us, and they technically don't run their own business, but they run their own department with us, and it's the best thing ever. And they get to be a part of a big impact and big vision. They work from wherever they want. They get paid. They can get more money. They can travel. We get to change the world together, and they don't ever have to open their own business. So just know that that's not for everyone. I really believe that the best thing that you can do is figure out what's the right model for you. And again, it comes back to truth, right? Like, I was thinking about this because I've been a one-on-one coach. I've had my one-on-one practice when I first launched my business in 17 really. 17 and 18, I did one-on-one coaching. And quickly found out that I really don't like talking to one person because I know multiple people struggle with the same things in the work that I do with women. And I wanted more women to hear what I had to say. And I wanted those women to feel seen and heard by other women. I didn't want them to think that I was this lucky person or that they were the only ones that struggled with the things they struggled with. And as much as we intellectually know that people also have issues, there's something to be said about sitting next to another woman who says, yeah, I also don't love myself. Yeah, I also struggle with scarcity. Yeah, I also compare myself to others or whatever. Like, there's something to be said about actually walking into a room and having a bunch of other women go, me too, and getting that visceral experience. It's totally different to intellectually, right? So I started to realize early on in my one-on-one practice that many women felt like this. And I was like, oh my God, if I'm going to speak, if I'm going to show up, I want as many ears as possible to listen. And it wasn't a time versus money thing, although that is very smart. It was an impact thing. I knew that when I spoke to Nikki, that Justine would value it. And when I spoke to Maddie, that Nina could value from it. I was like, man, if you guys could only meet yourselves and connect and listen to each other. And that's when I launched my online group coaching program. And it was incredible. I launched it with live events. That was a bit hectic and not a great idea because it kept me really cemented to Melbourne, Australia. And I'm a global person. I'm a global impact person. And so, again, I know who I am and I know my model. When you don't know, you don't know. So it's very important to know who you are in the world, what you're here to do. And not everybody has the clarity and the vision that I have, and I get that. And I know that that's a problem. And if I were you and I didn't have it, I would spend all of my time figuring out what the hell it was and only doing things that gave me that vibe, that feeling, that oomph, you know, like I would only be chasing that feeling, because if not, we end up doing things that we should do, air quotes, or that other people think we're good at, or worse, I think worse, doing things for money. Like, I know some people say you don't have to be passionate about what you do. I think that's bullshit. I think that's a limited life. I think that you will have limited energy when it comes to doing those things because you don't really care and you don't really love them. And I think if you're not fully invested, you're not fully invested, right? So you're not fully invested in multiple ways. And how can you be super successful in something that you yourself aren't fully jazzed and invested in? That's my view. Doesn't mean it's the right one. Other people say different things. Other people I really respect and love don't agree with that. That's fine. I don't care what they think. I care what I think. You decide, right? This is for you to decide. But I'm just sharing my vision on my podcast. So I really believe that you have to give a shit about what you do, that you have to be passionate about what you do, that it has to wake you up and, you know, you can't wait to sleep to wake up again and do it again. That's how I feel every freaking day. If you want to know, that's my coffee, that's my energy. I'm ridiculously excited about this work that I get to do, and I'm only scratching the surface. That's frustrating, but that's okay because it also drives me. So what I realized was that I'm really good with mass. I'm really good with one-to-many. I'm really good with massive groups. I would like for my energy to be utilized speaking to a room full of people or in a group coaching setting where everyone can be there and listen to what I say so that they all get it. Not because I'm freaking narcissistic. Everybody listen to what I have to say. That sounded gross. What I mean is, like, when I share something, I want as many people to hear it as possible. Even if I'm doing an event and we haven't sold tickets, I'm like, grab people from the streets, tell them to take a seat. I'm going to speak anyway. Might as well fill the room and get more people to hear it. Because if they can hear it, they can change their lives. If they change their lives, that helps me because I want to impact more people. And it is the best. Sorry, I'm trying to light this Palo Santo. And I don't think this lighter... Nope, lighter's not working. Okay, great. We need a new lighter in 2025, friend. So I really believe that if you have the right model, you're going to be set up. So what do I mean by that? Sometimes you are cut out for small group and you love small group and you thrive with small group and it's really your place. And you won't know this until you try it. So my husband, for example, Hamish, he's amazing at one-on-one and he's amazing at group. So it's a problem for him. But he really has the energy for one-on-one. He has the energy for an event, and he has the energy for snippets of people needing him, sitting with him, asking him questions. Hamish Kramer, my husband, is not the one to be every single day in a Facebook group commenting, to be every single day on stories, talking to people, to show up in their group, to contact and be with a lot of people all the time. That's not his energy. So if he tried to do the mass group thing and hit masses, even though he thinks his mind he wants that, he's going to be exhausted. He'll be resentful. He'll be tired. He won't have the energy. He won't be able to show up. It'll be put on. It'll be inauthentic. And he'll be drained by the people. And when you're drained by your clients or you're drained by your work, you start to resent the people you're air quotes here to help. Just saying. That's what happens, right? So Hamish is really good with high level, what's it called? High ticket, one-on-one. He's really good for like a 3 or 4 day retreat, not 7 days. He likes, 4 or 5 days. He's great at an event. He can get up at an event and speak, and then he wants to take his space. He loves that. And he knows who he is, so it works really well. When he has a high-level client, he has one-on-one doing fortnightly sessions. Hamish is in his thriving space. He's also energetic. So you have to remember, he works in the energetic work. So that takes a lot more energy than the work that I do, which is a lot of mental work. And it's not to compare, but it is a different grind. When you work with energetic stuff, you got to take the time to clear. You got to take the time to set yourself up. You got to do a lot more stuff energetically. I, for example, know that I'm here to impact millions. I have the energy for the impact of millions. I have the vision for the impact of millions. I have the boundaries for the impact of millions. I've set my model up so that I can work with 10,000 people at once in a program, and I know I could go to sleep well knowing, for example, Level Up Your Life, that people are going to change their damn lives. The program's going to be like nothing that's out there existing. I can go live in the group and it's fine. I can get a co-coach that's incredible and is valuable and is going to kick their ass when I'm not there. My husband can show up live in there. We can run an event. I can be in groups. I can be in Australia. I can be in America. I can take my kids with me on the road. I can be on vacation and jump in and do a live because I feel it, because I can't wait to talk to them, because I have so much for them. Like, that's my energy, and I will not get tired and I'll be like, oh, fuck. Here's another example. Tony Robbins. Me and him must be related. Genuinely, I think he's my brother, a cousin or some shit. Father from another past life, right? Homeboy has been on stage for 52 hours and he will not get tired, and he's older and he will say the same shit he said to different faces as if he's never said it before. Tony Robbins, if you're listening, why I love you is because you give a shit. Tony has money, he has family, he has relationship, he has wealth, he has joy, he has abundance in all areas. He has already impacted and fed millions of people. He's fed millions of people, right? In his foundation. He's given money to Tim Ballard with the OUR Foundation. He's got companies. He's done so much that we don't know about, okay? He does not have to do another UPW. He does not have to do another Date with Destiny, but the man does. He gets on stage and he's like, let's go, rah! And he has this energy, and it's not bullshit energy. You know when it's fake ass energy and you can smell it? He is legit in his blood and veins electricity, and I have that same electricity. So I know that I'm built for that. I already know. I'm not built for small one-on-one. I'm not built for groups of tiny women for the rest of my life. I have a program now that's 10 women. And I fucking love them and they're amazing. But I know in 3 years, I won't be sitting with 10 women. Like, good luck trying to find me. I'm gonna be doing my thing. Like, I'm not gonna be able to, because I came here for that. So it doesn't mean I can't ever do that. I started one-on-one coaching and I'm grateful for it. I started with small group. I right now have a group of 10, very small, intimate group that I coach. I still have a few one-on-one clients. But there's going to become a time that if I really want to do the thing that I want to do, and I'm really here to be who I say I'm going to be, I will have to transition that and only have group retreats, big ass events, and 0 to 1 or 2 one-on-one clients. And it'll be very expensive to work with me because I won't be able to work with people one-on-one. Excuse me. And that'll be my energy. But that's my energy. So I want you, as you're listening to me, to think about your energy. And it doesn't mean you have to do that now. Like I just said, I have a group of 10 right now as I'm recording this, and I'm going to ride it out, and I'm going to love the shit out of them, and I'm going to give them everything I've got. I feel like they're blessed and I'm blessed because this is a moment in time I get to do this. I know I won't be able to do this in 3 years. I know it. It's like it's done. Like I could see it. It's already done. Goodbye. So the fact that I can right now, I fucking squeeze the juice. I give them everything I have. I show up for them. I answer questions. I jump into WhatsApp. I talk to them. I see them. We have as many in-person things as we can. Like, I'm juiced up for it. But I know when I look to the future, I'm not going to be able to do that. And so I want you to think about the model that you've set up for yourself. Are you a one-to-many person that you want to impact millions? And when you say yes, ask yourself for real. Do you have that energy? Are you able to do that? Do you already resent those people and you haven't even created the program yet? You'll know if you ask your body, ask yourself, ask your energy, because people can feel you. And if you are resentful or yucky or you don't like women or you got issues with women, the world will fuck with you. The world will not give you the people. Your program will not grow. You won't be able to sell it. You'll get bitches or assholes or difficult clients. And you'll be like, why doesn't this work for me? It doesn't work for you because the universe is talking to you. That's how it talks to you, because you're not listening to yourself. And I don't believe that bad things just happen. I believe karma. I believe that I attract things. I believe that the way I'm being is attracting what I'm getting. And I'm like, oh, shit. Every time something happens, I look at me. I don't look outside. Why do people do this to me? How come those women have done that to me? Why did someone question my terms and conditions? No, they questioned it so I could tighten that shit up because it wasn't tight. You know what I mean? It's all a gift. So that's my little rant about choosing the right model, the right program. This is something we're going deep into in 2025 with the Queen's Table. I'm going to be sharing with them why I'm closing my program, why I'm reopening another program, how I'm setting it up, why I'm doing it that way, the benefit of it to me and to the client. Remember that the shit that we do is not just because we want to do it. It's a benefit to the client. They need you to be happy and well serving them. They don't want a coach or a person they look up to, a mentor that's resentful, that's exhausted, that's tired, that doesn't think about them, that can't help them, that doesn't have a clear solution for their problem. They don't want that, and you don't want that. So it's really important. Your one-on-one, one-to-many, mastermind, VIP days. Are you doing online coaching programs? Are you doing courses where it's no live coaching and it's done, DIY, do it yourself in your own time? Low ticket, high ticket. So much to think about. And I guess what I want to say to you in this episode is that your energy is going to determine it. It's not what's the right model. There are many models. I love models. I love looking to people at models. I love saying, oh my God, that's been done. That hasn't. Why hasn't it been done? Question why it hasn't been done. Don't think you're special, because if it hasn't been done, it's probably not a good idea. I'm just saying from experience, okay? So ask that. Like, look at the people that are doing the models and the things that you think you want to do. And then ask yourself, who am I? How's my energy? How's my impact? Who am I here to impact? How am I meant to impact? And do I have the energy for that? And be real with yourself. It is not easy to get real with yourself. Some people find it hard and make it like it's sad. It's not sad. If you're like Hamish, great. The sooner you realize your energy, and if you love human design, Hamish really got into human design because he had to see, I'm a manifesting generator, fucking 4/6. I'm like Gemini, and I'm also like, don't believe in any of that and believe in all of it. Does that make sense? Like, I'm not boxed in by anything. So I don't live by my gene keys. I don't live by my astrology. I don't live by my, the fact that I'm a manifesting generator. I don't live by that. I've done so much shit in my life. I've been so many different people that I realized that you can ascend, transcend, and you can understand yourself in multiple areas and facets. However, if it's helpful to you to look to the things like your human design or like your astrology or like your whatever, your Enneagram or whatever it is, then look to it. It helped Hamish a lot to understand he's a projector and the way that he does things and the way that we work. And it was like, it freed him. As long as it frees you and doesn't put you in a box and label you, love it. Love it for you. But check it out and look into it, especially in 25. If you're wanting to scale and grow your business, it's super, super important. I love you.
Thank you so much for listening. I freaking love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for your ears and your energy and your attention. Thank you for letting me into your world. And thank you so much for listening and tuning in to this podcast. There are so many podcasts you can listen to, and I deeply, deeply, for real, appreciate you listening to mine. Do me one big favor, one big thing. Please share this episode or this podcast with a woman who you know needs to hear this. This is my mission on planet Earth, to serve as many women as possible so that we could show up, stand up, speak up, and create the confidence and the life that we desire. I appreciate you, my love. I will see you on the next episode.